Mike with 3G Construction at Meadows. We just finished up the fence. Wanted to show you a few things. I think everyone knows it's been an ongoing issue with the kids, making things a little challenging for everyone, including us, with the installation. Everything from pulling and pushing the post out to pulling our string lines down, and kicking the boards out, and then just recently putting the chain link up. It's been an ongoing issue with them bending the top of the fence back. And so I talked to Bob the other day, and we were thinking about potentially putting at the seams a larger piece of wood on the outside and keeping it flush with the top rail, because we weren't really too concerned about what was happening on the top part. If they pulled that down, they wouldn't be able to pull it past this point, thus not being able to kick the boards down. Well, we think we found a better solution, which I'll show you here in just a minute, but I wanted to kind of show you this corner has been an ongoing issue. We actually had to pour more concrete in over the weekend, you can see, because they ripped the post out. Kind of crazy, but so they ripped the post out, and they ripped the mesh out. They kind of pulled the edge, and so we put it back up the best we could. We've been doing a little maintenance as they've been damaging it. We've been trying to fix it, but I'll show you here in a minute what I think the solution is that we can put on all the corners, which would to me be a seam in a sense. The corners, and then all the middle seams, which are at 50 foot, every 50 feet, 50 foot sections. I think, I can't remember how many we counted, but that's irrelevant right now. But I just wanted to kind of give you an overview of the fence. You can see the top, how it's kind of bent down. That's one of the sections that they were using to jump over. And this looks a little mangled on here, but again, I'll show you what I think the solution could be. I'll walk you down. You can see a section about right there where it's bent over a little bit. Right there. It looks like the screws have been holding, so that's the good news. And we've also been tying some of these seams together. Matter of fact, let's see here. See, that looks a little mangled right there. So I'll kind of give you an overview of the entire fence, and then I'll walk down to the section that I think, the section that we actually did a mock-up of what we think a solution would be for keeping them from pulling the fence down, at least below that top rail. So I'll walk over there right now. So that spot right there underneath the fence has also been an issue. I think we can get some of these rocks and kind of build up a wall with concrete, just high enough to where they wouldn't be able to get through there anymore if you're interested in that. So just let me know. We're coming up on the section that we repaired, and it's definitely not the prettiest thing, but pretty effective. So we use these framing straps. We have over 200 screws, and there is just no way that they will be able to pull it down below that section. So it's right at the seam. Seam's right here. We also tied the center section, and strap along the bottom row, and strap along the top row. So 200 screws, this is a 16 gauge steel tie, and this is what we use in framing applications for stairs, decks, and I can tell you right now, unless they've got a screw gun handy, and they probably would give up before they can get that down. I just don't see how that's going to fail, at least as far as keeping this and below safe. They're going to be able to pull this top part, which unfortunately there's not really much you can do with this type of fence. And then I'll show you the corner. So this is the other corner. This one's actually okay for now because we just finished it. So hopefully stay that way. But if you do approve the straps, we're going to get you a price on putting the straps on. So we'd be talking about both corners and then all the seams. So running at approximately 2 8-foot straps at the seams, and then here maybe put one strap going down, kind of lock that in, maybe even one cross strap. But I can assure you, when we're done, they won't be able to pull that mesh any further than that strap. So we'll get you some prices on that. Let me know if that's going to be acceptable, and I'll walk over and show you another picture of what the strap looks like from a distance. And again, it's not the most beautiful thing, but effective. You kind of see it right there. All right, well, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.